what people do to divide us is play the or to win against us is to divide us. That's the easiest way for politicians to win against us. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. Right, if you're calling me, please put down the volume of your radio so we can hear you. The numbers to call to be a part of the conversation this morning: 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. If we are divided against ourselves, it's easy for us to be conquered. It's easy for us to be, manipulated and used against each other. And that's why you have certain sentiments brewing up. The presidency has said the attacks on churches is politically motivated to pit Nigerians against each other. Say it's easy for them to divide us. And that way, you can control the few. But if we stay united, it would be hard to manipulate. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning. What's happening? If you call in, please call in 090-7353-0044. I hope that you can hear me. 090-8766-8888 as well. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Thank you so much for joining us. What's your name, sir?
Yeah, my name is Maxwell calling.
Maxwell, I'm glad you're here. Talk to me.
So, you see, issue of polity. Iko Extremado just say his own mind. But him is not the mind of people. I don't see why we are depending on that. He's not the one to force people who to vote. Are you? Maybe he and people will be has issue. He can say whatever he wants to say. Anybody you like to vote, you vote. We are into democracy. So he speaks on his own mind and is not the voice of the Easterners. That is what I have to contribute.
All right, thank you so much, Maxwell. Hello, good morning.
Hello?
Hello, good morning. Uh-oh, what's happening? The network seems to be failing us. Don't give up on me. I'm not giving up. 090-7353-0044 and 090-8766-8888. Now, this is not the first time we've heard this from the Southeast region. The governor of Ebonyi State, Engineer David Mahi, made a similar comment. He's from the APC, saying that the votes of Ebonyi people belong to Tinubu. Why has it come to a point where people can decide who people vote for, who Nigerians vote for, or could tell Nigerians who they would vote for? Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This is Eve calling from Bury.
Eve, I'm glad you're here. How are you today?
I'm fine, and how are you?
I'm okay. Good to have you. Go ahead.
I get my voice a lot better than yesterday. Okay. It's just quite unfortunate that the few people that should help the policy go smoothly are the ones corruption. And I keep saying one thing: until we are united, we have no voice. We can't get it right in this country. God is always there to help us, but we still have our role to play as a people to be united. It's just quite unfortunate that we're having leaders that don't want to be one with us. But I'll still keep on saying one thing, that we're getting to a stage whereby the youth know that they have the major power now as far as policy is concerned, because to some extent they are the largest population so far. And I still want to hope and believe that we'll keep on fighting to be united. Even if the youth alone can be united, I think we can still win. If the youth alone can be united. But these same people will still use the youth against the youth. Because there are still some factions who still give themselves so gullible to fuel change and peanuts that will not even solve any of their problems, that will not take them anywhere. But I still stand that we'll still keep looking up to the one who has the final say. And one day, we we'll get that change we want. It's not so bad that we have 4 lions in this 2023 coming election, and the votes will just be scattered. So you see, it only takes a fraction for one to be above the other. And who knows where that fraction will come to make a difference. But it's just unfortunate that we have people who cannot be matured enough to allow whatever problem they have remain with them, instead of coming out to the public to instigate the people against a cause that is for the good of all of us. It's just unfortunate.
Really unfortunate. Thank you so much, E, for calling. I appreciate you calling in. Hello, good morning. If you're calling in, please put down the volume of your radio. Hello.
Hello, my name is Ike from Villager.
Ike, are you a first-time caller?
You said?
Are you a first-time caller?
Yes.
Oh, great.
Yes, I'm a first-time caller.
Thank you so much for joining us. Go ahead. Let's hear you, Ike.
Yes, I wanted to speak on what Ike Kuremadu said concerning P2B. Hello?
Yes, go ahead. We can hear you.
You see, when you look at the way the man was speaking, we all know that this thing is born out of jealousy. It's born out of jealousy because the last time he was expecting that Atiku would pick him to be his running mate during the time they had the 2019 election. Atiku didn't pick him. He picked P2B. Now P2B has come up again and is trending, and every youth has now decided to, go on the camp of P2B because of his mandate. And all he has said is what he goes well with all what Nigerian youth are looking for. But now these political allies that are in the East, most of them are jealous of him, and that is why he came out to make such an utterance. And this utterance do not go well with us. Nobody is happy with his utterance, and we are very sure that he has nothing to give. Youth that doesn't have anything to give, we always come out to, empty barrel make the loudest noise. He is coming out to say what is not in the heart of anybody. So what the youth need now is what people be hard.
But okay, people also say that the Southeast is not, the Southeast people do not support themselves, that the Southeast is not united. Isn't this just playing out, what people say?
When 2 out of 10 disagree, does it mean that the 10 are not in agreement?
Well, you said 2 out of 10.
There must be somebody. Even when President Muhammad Buhari came up, there are so many people in the north that disagreed, but there were few out of the many. So it will stop the movement.
All right. Thank you so much, Ike, for calling. Appreciate your thoughts. Thank you again. Hello. Good morning.
My prince, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Suleiman. Good to have you. How are you?
Yes, good morning, sir. Yes, I'm doing fine, sir. My prince, we are in democracy. Hello?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes, we are in democracy. And I think everybody is entitled to his own opinion. And everybody loves his own party to win. You understand?
Okay.
I think the former Deputy Senate President is a PDP man. You have never accepted somebody who is from PDP to go and support another person who is another party. You understand? This man come up and say his own mind. Like me, always I'm shouting of Oshiwaju. Atiku is a Fulani man. He's from the northeast. I am from the northeast. But I, Suleiman, always I'm telling people have power over them, or who are advised, always tell them that please make sure you vote Ahmed Tinubu. You understand? Always I'm shouting of Tinubu. So everybody has his own entitled because I'm belonging to APC. So I like my party to win. And not only the Nkuremadu has the first person are saying this. Even from the north, most of people who have belonged to APC, they are campaigning for their own party. They are campaigning against Atiku. Don't vote Atiku. Even Atiku, his own state, which there are some people, particular big men in their state now, they are campaigning against him. So if we are in democracy, everybody has his own right to talk. I'm more especially known that we have this we have four candidates now. We have the Igbo man from the southeast, we have the man from the southwest, we have the Fulani man from the northwest, we have a Konkoso from the northwest. You understand? So now I don't know why people are just attacking.
We have other presidential candidates as well. These four people are not the only presidential candidates we have.
Wait, do you know what, my friend? I know we have Al Mustafa, we have Showere, but happily to hear about this. Anybody, if you talk about Showere, Al Mustafa, I'm happy somebody to that even know that they are contesting. There are many people, but these four candidates, they are the one that always we are said, more especially Peter Obi, like he's the one that they're running. When you go to social media, everything is about Peter Obi. You understand? Anyway that you are like he's the only person that contesting. People are attacking him anyway. You understand? So that's why I mentioned these four people that I know. Definitely one among them is the one that is going to. I know that anything can happen from God. You understand? But these four people, they are the ones we are expecting one God can choose one among them because they are the one that more popular that people know from in the country. So everybody is entitled to his own opinion. You never accept because it's a Igbo man to go out and support Peter Obi as a PDP man. He can have never done like that. You understand? Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Suleiman, for your thoughts. I bring in this caller and we move. Hello, good morning.
Hello, I greet you specially, my brother.
I greet you specially. Your face show.
Your face show, your teeth white, your shoes shine, your clothes are ring.
Thank you so much for joining us. What's your name, please?
Engineer Femi.
Engineer Femi, good to have you.
Yes. Quickly, it's a bit disturbing that what we're hearing for our presidency is these people that have gone to kill people that went for prayers in Owo and in Kaduna. Their motives are political, and what they are trying to do is to cause disunity. I don't think any other thing in this life give birth and breath to disunity other than inequality and lack of justice. If we had justice and equality, the unity we are crying out would be inevitable. It's a result of these things that brings it. It's not our imagination because we say it. So when there's clear-cut injustice, it will never happen. So we expect to hear, concerning the real guys that were kidnapped, we've been able to rescue, and then we brought some people to book. This will inspire us. This will give us a sense of belonging. And then we've not heard, okay, we have charged them to go after these people. They've caught one or two. Investigations are going on. Nothing. And then we'll come and hear this political motivated. Now, when you are running commentary like you're watching a football match between the citizens and the banditry, giving us the numbers that are dead, giving us the numbers that have escaped or be released, and you're not giving us anything that gives us a sense of responsibility, because your prime purpose is protection of life and property and the welfare of the citizens. Where's the welfare? Basic things we don't have. We don't have power, we don't have water, we can't buy fuel, we don't have the money to. Diesel has gone up, even radio stations, you spend hell of money trying to keep yourself running. Now, you know how much you buy diesel. So what does that tell you? I know businesses and chambers that are now reaching to the organization that will be working 3 days in a week. They can't be running the whole 5 days because they can't run it. The cost is humongous. Our students are at home. You know what the issue should be addressing is not one party or another party. No, it is the right questions, which is how are these people going to handle our education? How are they going to handle unemployment that is growing? How are they going to handle out-of-school children? How are they going to handle our resources? I mean, agriculture alone can create jobs as much as you want. These are the salient questions. The power issue that seems not to have a solution over almost 23 years of the democracy. These are the things that we are crying out to hear. Not when you come up and you take the opportunity to come and tell us it is political motivated. Okay, at this point, what do you want us to do? So if you have so much knowledge about it being political motivated, who have you arrested? Who is going to have its time in court because you caught him and then you have all the facts? No, they'll just play this rhetoric to us and give us arguing and fighting amongst ourselves, dodging the real questions why ASU is not back to school. In Ghana, they spend more money on education than we spend on health, defense, and our own education in Nigeria. Go and check it, you'll be surprised. And their currency is about 55 naira to 1 CD, meaning that if I bring Ghana 1 million Ghanaian CD, I'll be having 55 million Nigerian naira here in Nigeria. What does that tell you? And we come and claim economy is good, this is good, that is good. You can't travel to Kaduna from here. Rail has shut down completely. Nobody's talking about it. And now, flying is a problem. And then our airlines, commercial airlines, are warning that they'll go on strike, they'll stop operating here in Nigeria. I've never heard any of these things in your lifetime in Ghana here. I'm using Ghana because it's close. Like, we use Europe, but it is one country.
Okay.
Ghana here, have you ever heard any of these things? These are the comparisons that we should be hearing. And then that is why we are saying we're tired of the system and the structure. We need someone that is dynamic, someone that is new, someone that has a perspective that hits our own reality.
All right,
and that's how we're looking at being obedient. Thank you, my brother, for your time. I appreciate you.
Engineer. I almost called you Engineer Obi. Thank you so much, Engineer Femi, for calling in. Appreciate your thoughts. And the conversation continues here on your radio experience. You can count on. Keep it with
Join
us.
the conversation weekdays, Monday to Thursday, 3 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Break it down, down.
Back to the music in 3, 2, 1.
Let's go. Get the show on the road.
Back to some more music right here. Check it out right here.
Time to break it down now. Break it down.
Eagles 102.3.
Get updates, get informed, avoid traffic, and get home early. Tune into Traffic Rush weekdays 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Make some noise one more time.
Hey, yo, what's up? Yo, it's the Kid 50 Cent.
Hey, what up? This Chris Brown.
What's up, y'all? This is Eminem.
Yeah, what the deal? This is Nas.
You're listening.
102.3 Eagles FM.
Eagles.
Yeah, that's us.
Cause we play
This.
I'll be a no Zumba. I know they don't want me the money to come my
102.3.
More 90s on Eagles 102.3 FM.
Long weekend.
At last.
In this holiday locking, my body got rid of them toxins.
Who's ready for winter? Woo! Nobody? Me either.
102.3.
Eagles 102.3.
Eagles.
Follow us on Instagram.
Sounds like this.
Eagles 102.3.
The hits for your drive home.
Eagles 102.3.
All your favorite music.
I listen non-stop.
All my favorite music. I listen every day. This is the home.
Eagles.
More variety.
102.3.
Your station for today's R&B and old school.
Non-stop hits.
Eagles 102.3.
Abuja.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 Abuja. Radio is an experience. Eagles FM 102.3 Abuja.
Your number one radio experience you can count on. Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Don't even know what the day is. So kick in.
Eagles 102.3.
Giving the gift of hit music.
Yeah! Let's go! Hey, this is Justin Bieber and Mariah Carey.
Eagles 102.3. Abuja.
Girl, get it. You get me going.
All day.
All day. All day.
On Eagles 102.3. Abuja.
We all need that friend who is our unpaid therapist that we yearn to talk to every day. Look no further.
Call me up, talk to me about your day. I'm right here and I am listening to you.
We are going to celebrate our new baby girl. My day was not that very okay because of...
Join Kemi Michael on A Cover for Your Thoughts every weekday from 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM.
Hanging out with friends is such a hobby, but
chilling with your girlfriends? Such a booster. We talk about love, family, relationship, the shady, hilarious, fun, juicy, messy gossip in town. And the gentlemen aren't off the table. Girlfriends with Oli J, Mondays and Fridays at 1 p.m. Exclusive to Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Playing the best music from yesterday, today, and tomorrow. This is
102.3. Eagles 102.3.
This doesn't make any sense.
Tune in to Hall of Fame, where we strut the red carpets of the silver screen.
Learning of an infinite multiverse includes learning of infinite danger.
I am Sub-Zero. I like this one.
I know what this place is.
It's all about movies and what to watch out for every Thursday at 4 p.m. on Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
Get over here!
Well, everyone focuses on staying socially distant, washing your hands, and staying safe.
Social distancing.
A reminder
That the hips are there to socially dance too.
Staying safe, washing our hands,
And keeping you company.
one song at a time.
The hits are on.
On
102.3 Eagles FM.
Than my heart could ever bruise. Save, love, learn.
This is Eagles 102.3 FM, Abuja.
9:37 is the time. You're on to Eagles Outlook on your radio experience. You can count on. And like I promised earlier, my guest will be joining us. I have with me this morning. Joining us now, I feel like we're not going to have enough time to discuss, the polity with my guest this morning. So hopefully tomorrow we'll be able to bring him back. I hope that he's able to join us again tomorrow so we can talk more. My guest this morning is Comrade Uloka Chukwuebikem, who's joining us to share thoughts on the polity and the state of the nation. We've been talking, and a lot of people we've been focusing on the statement by the former Deputy Senate President Ikekwe, who has said that the votes of the Southeast would not be voting for Peter Obi. Now, there's also other issues coming up in the polity. We're saying that the INEC has refuted the claim that it has extended the voter registration by 60 days. They're saying, they're sticking to the June 30 deadline. My guest is joining us. Good morning, and thank you so much for joining us, Comrade Chukwuebikem.
Thank you, Prince. Good morning.
Let's start off by talking about the former deputy president of the Senate.
Okay.
And there's also the gale of defections. The APC is worried that many senators, about 22 senators, according to Femi Fani-Kayode, may be dumping the APC, especially for the PDP. Now, let's start off by what Senator Ikekwe has said. Don't forget that the governor of Ebonyi State has said something similar before. This is not the first time we're hearing people speaking on behalf of a region, an entire region, to say these people would not be voting, or even an entire state to say they would not be voting for particular candidates. The question is, what gives them the temerity, or what gives them that confidence to speak on behalf of the generality of a state or of an entire region?
Okay, thank you, Prince. Thank you for having me, and thank you for this question. It was although timely. The situation we have in the country now is that many old politicians think that it's still business as usual. Many of them do not realize that time and moment has changed. It is no longer, for sure, we run a representative democracy in Nigeria. It's a situation whereby we elect people to go and represent us. So whatever they say, they believe they are speaking the mind of the people, the constituents. who they represent. But they've forgotten that over the years, those people have failed the people they are representing. All the politicians, all the old class, the people that started this politics and this game of leadership since 1999 in the inception of the Fourth Republic. They've really failed the people, and the people no longer have trust. You know, this is the power who gave them to hold in trust for the constituents, the younger generation, and all that. So they still believe that it's still the same business as usual, that the time and moment is still the same as in 1999, in 2000, 2007. They don't even that people are now taking their destiny into their own hands. The people who sent to represent us are no longer representing us. So we have to represent ourselves. And no thanks to social media, who has, you know, made everything so people have
no thanks, or thanks to social media.
For them, no thanks.
Okay,
for my generation, I would say thanks. But for their generation, no thanks. We now have access to information. We can now air our mind, air our view, and, you know, do a whole lot of things out there. And this is just one thing they've not realized. Ike Kremado, for the records, is speaking for himself. At least when you look at the social media, their reaction, even on ground, people who are on the social media now feed people who are not in the social media of the activity that is going on, and they are aligned together. So when you look at the reaction, both the one of Umai, the statement that was credited to him, though I didn't hear him speak directly, but I read from verified news platforms, he said such a thing. And you can see the reaction. That's to tell you that it is no longer business as usual. And these guys are speaking on their own.
Let's bring in our callers and see what they have to say. Okay, lost that one. Try to call back. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Good to have you join us. What's your name, sir?
My name is Otumba.
Otumba, I'm glad you're here. Go ahead, let's hear you.
The truth of the matter is, honestly, it is so painful for someone like Ekoyemadu to be saying all this. You see, the East, I don't know when they will ever be united. I don't know when they will ever be united. It's so saddening to hear from somebody of that caliber with education and I pray. I don't know what miracle that God wants to do for them to be united and to speak with one voice. Peter Obi, on the other hand, is a kinsman. For him to say he wants to restructure Nigeria, he has every right to contest. Now the thing is, if you watch the APC primaries, sorry to the date of state, if you watch the APC primaries, all the presidential candidates did not step down for anybody. They spoke in one voice that they want the presidency to come to their south, their southeast. They maintain that stand. That was on any platform. They should all stand behind him. If they do that, other people that have sympathy for Peter Obi will go the same way, and he will win by marginal fractions. But no, that case is not like that. They are speaking with different voices. This one saying, I want the vote to come to APC. This one is saying, I'm not going to vote for him, my brother. I mean, those are personal opinions. Yes, but even the same Peter Obi himself, I'm angry with him.
Yeah. So people won't say that maybe this guy is here to speak and all that.
But most Southeastern people would not rally round and speak with one voice around one person.
That's wrong. That's a very wrong notion.
You know, we saw that in the APC primaries.
No, that's a very wrong notion. The point there is that the people that are the political leaders in the Southeast have all failed the Southeast. No, don't forget that there are people who define. Well, now the mistake people do make is trying to say that the Southeast is only for the Igbos. If we talk about the Igbos have the majority votes in Nigeria. I am not mistaken, either by origin or by residence. Igbos are not limited to Southeast alone. I think I started this campaign some 3 months ago trying to sensitize our people. Let's jettison this issue of Igbos are from Southeast alone. No.
People would argue that to say, you know,
the Igbo are the largest ethnicity, understands the politics very well.
And we lump them together.
They not understand that. They are all different people. The Hausa will tell you that, hey, I'm not a Fulani. And the Fulani will tell you, but when it comes to politics, they all come for a northern agenda. This is one factor that we have failed to actualize in the southern Nigeria. The Igbos need to find an umbrella. I thought the Ohanese would be a good platform to pursue this. Let our people, many people are being misinformed. The Southeast issue is a divide and rule strategy to divide us and deny us of our place in Nigeria.
My brother, my name is Engineer Femi. I do not exactly dispute your guy. I just would just add to why Joe, we heard about all the electricity and amount that was voted. Joe, we heard about all the electricity and amount that was voted 16 billion, whatever it is here or there story. The structure that kept bringing Yaradua, this one, then this government, and now, where has it led us 23 years after? I mean, can't we sit down and think, for the love of God, and begin to think what direction we that personifies it is Peter Obi. His actions, the minds of the unemployment that we keep having, and they are telling you structure or no structure, we want this guy. Ekweremedu is of the structure people, all those. See, the structure are the old people now that have bought us and kept us in different places, and are buying people's votes and giving them money and saying whatever they will go and scatter, steal ballot boxes. We know all the story. We're not coming to a clean election where if you steal the ballot box, it will hardly make sense. So what to now sell is the ideology. I mean, it took a Mandela to change the fortune. Mandela did not have structure, but he changed the fortune of South Africa.
Engineer Femi, we'll have to let you go now. We're running out of time. Should we cast votes along ethnic lines in Nigeria? Personally, I think it's primordial and diminishing. Okay, he says these politicians' respect for them is diminishing. Jukes, thank you so much for that. Now let's quickly, before we run out of time completely, let's touch on the fact that governors who are warming up to join the Senate, and people are worried about that and saying these are the people who brought us to where we are. We're not paying attention to other offices, assembly, whoever it is. Even if we put a saint as the governor or as a president, would have a problem. How do you react to that?
I think I'm one person who was quite saddened looking at the list. But you kind of you find out that these are people who have no other source of livelihood, who have nothing else they do. These are the reason why they have so much in structures. These are the people who have nothing to offer aside politics. These are the people who, over the years, the time they spend in politics, they've just been embezzling and mismanaging funds, and they want to continue. And this is the reason why they are kind of scared over the reaction of most young people in Nigeria today, who are looking away from the PDP and APC. So the reason why they keep harping on structures and this person will not win and that person will not win is for them to continue their normal business, which is about mismanaging funds. For me, I think whatever that is happening in Nigeria today should go beyond P2B or Igbo or ethnicity. I've always preferred competence over religion, over ethnicity and all that. What is happening in Nigeria today is not because P2B is from Anambra State and Igbo. What is happening in Nigeria today is because P2B is more competent than the rest of the people. I am not a member of Labour Party. I was a former member of APC. I resigned.
Yes, let's talk about the fact that you also have defected from the APC.
I have not defected. I only resigned.
Oh, you resigned?
Yeah, I've not joined any political party. I resigned from the party because I told them that the party, the APC, which we thought would be a vehicle for us to be people at the grassroots, has failed. APC came up in 2013 when they're just the two sides of a coin, who are only moving around to see how they can partake in the sharing of our common patrimony. So when what happened within the APC primaries, it was a choice. But one thing I need to...
His tickets didn't get it. So was that the reason you resigned?
Not really. I'm a party man. I'm a good party man when it comes to that. But I resigned because the party did not reflect on the interest of major Nigerians.
How so? There was a landslide. It was a landslide.
You cannot call kind of an ignorant majority and tell them to choose for the rest of Nigerians. Sorry, I'm using that word.
Would you have preferred a direct primary for your party?
Whether direct or no direct, the process of choosing candidates and the party system is flawed. And I keep nosediving. That is the problem. The Electoral Act and the Nigerian Constitution are the problem of Nigeria.
Look, I would need to talk more tomorrow. Please be a part of it. We would hope that you would join us again tomorrow morning.
If God permits.
Of course. Very well. Thank you so much. I'd love to say thank you, Comrade Chukwubikem Uloka. Thank you so much for talking with us. And let's end off with Ringtone's message.
The Prince Iheanacho himself. I'm sorry, what has to be said must be said. No offense meant, but Iheanacho, I am ashamed of you, particularly because you are of the Igbo extraction, just how I am ashamed of myself as an Igbo man when I see my fellow Igbos saying things, making unguided utterances, making statements developments that can send us back into underdevelopment 500 years from where we have reached. How can an Igbo man become